Okay. Oof, I'm dragging. That'll work. What's going on, Michelle? Yeah. Just beat this one for the first time the other day. Well, maybe it was like the other week. But still very fresh, still very exciting. This game was so cool. But so hard to beat. But once you can beat it, it doesn't take too long. It's a fairly short game. I think the world record, something like 11 minutes, 12 minutes. Like, this game can be beaten really fast. I don't use any of those world record strategies really. There's a lot of damage boosts, jumping up into the air and hitting an enemy and getting knocked up onto a platform. A lot of skips like that. I don't slouch my way through either, though. Like, as a game, it's actually kind of easier to beat it faster than to beat it slowly. Like, there's a number of rooms you can just walk through in the game, and if you just walk through them, you don't hit anything. It's actually quite nice. Got a little bit of bubbling there on my screen. Ah, don't go up the stairs. What are you doing? Oh no, that's that was pretty awful. Luckily, that's a very forgiving boss. Obviously, trying to walk up the stairs. How you doing this evening, Michelle? How's the family? My TV's acting a little weird, but I got it back up in case the TV goes on me. I know that feeling, Melissa. There are some games that I'm like, wait, no, I've never played that. Just watched other people play it a lot. Hey, what's going on, Robbie? I don't even know which Belmont this is. Trevor? Gabriel? I don't remember. I think Trevor's in the third one. I know Simon's in the second one. I don't really know the chronology of the Castlevanias. I do know that I could never beat this game when I was a kid. I think I did beat Simon's Quest as a kid, but I never beat this one, nor did I beat Castlevania 3. Trevor is not an epic name. This was a part that I had a really hard time with as a kid, getting through these little smashy things. Heck, even getting past these bone pillars was a pain as a kid. That's alright. Yeah, I know, it's... Quarantine birthday's lame. Sarah and I still haven't celebrated our anniversary from a million years ago. Drank alone. Yeah. Well, Happy unbirthday. Now, alright. If I'm do the rest of this game right, I will have this holy water for the rest of the game. This holy water is basically cheat mode on bosses. This is the new version of going to the bar here, is drinking and watching Twitch. At least that's how I feel about it. How are my levels? I've got a new hardware setup here, so my audio is going directly from the NES. My audio and video are going directly from the NES to the computer instead of stopping through the TV. Hey, what's going on, Brandon? Speaking of nerds, so let me know. I tried to reset my audio before I streamed, but cool. Yeah, that's true. Do this more than I went to bars too. It looks slightly different too, like the video's a little bit different. It's still a little too purple. What you guys are getting is a little purpley, but it looks pretty good. Oh really? Ah, hey, that's like the first time I've ever gotten through there without getting hit by that ghost. What the? Where's that bird going? What's it doing? Never seen that bird do that. If I have to stop watching for that, I will. Somewhere on Earth. No. Somewhere in Westeros. Aw, Michelle. That's pretty good. See, this is one of those rooms where you die a million times as a kid, but it turns out you just gotta walk through it. And oh, what? That is literally the first time I've ever got hit by that bone. That's alright. You know, these games gotta make a fool out of me in front of y'all. Oh man, my audio is too low. I usually tell by audio if I'm hitting those or not. Okay. But my audio isn't too low, I was just talking too much. Yeah, I got boned. Live on stream. That's gotta be a violation of some kind of terms and conditions. Gosh, this music is so freaking good. Ooh, got a one-up. Generally what happens is I make it... Wow, that was bright! Right to the, like, last level without really dying. And then I die a whole bunch. Oh, that Medusa head's gone. Okay, so just like last time, we're gonna just use a bunch of holy water to make these bosses a bunch of chumps. Oh, that's a little unusual. Oh gosh, this is embarrassing. Come on now. Can't die to the mummies. Yarg! Alright. Hey! How'd you get that? It is here. Doki doki! How'd you do that? Is it because you're a VIP? Do you have access to that, Melissa? Oh snap, I didn't know VIPs got... What? I wonder if Sarah has it too. Since she's a moderator. That's cool. Doki doki. Yeah, that's a good one. Gosh, I hate dying on this one. Like, if you run through really quickly, I find you're less likely to die, but I still die sometimes. Right here, this is the death spot. I actually just submitted my tier 3 emote today. Oh no! Wow, that was close. Made it just for you guys. Sarah loved it. She said it was great. So I'll have that for you next week, hopefully. Wow, that was good luck. Okay, I gotta pay attention on this part. If you just keep it all like under control, it's no problem. But if you get a couple of these flea men jumping around on screen all at the same time, it can get pretty out of control. Oh, I'm so glad that dropped over there. That axe would be like a real problem for me. Having the holy water on Frankenstein is great. Having the axe on Frankenstein is total garbage. Here's another scary monster you can just walk right by. Cool. Gosh, this is why I made that emote. Y'all a bunch of nerds. You can also sometimes jump over this one. I usually mess it up. Oh, jeez, I messed it up twice. That's alright. You can totally cheese and pound this guy from behind, and it's camping on top of a meat, a delicious wall meat. You can also jump right over that one. That one's much easier. The Digimon theme? What makes you think I know the Digimon theme? Digimon, digital monsters, Digimon, digital monsters. Digimons are the champions. Is that how it goes? I don't know. Okay, that is how it goes. All right. So when I was a kid, I beat that Frankenstein monster there exactly one time in my whole childhood, and I couldn't believe it. And I got to this level, and this level just has the best music. This music is so good. I forget this composer's name. Somebody look her up. But this piece of music is so great. Oh! Gosh, that skeleton came out of nowhere. So, I've played this level for many hours, never even came close to beating it, but listened to this music a lot when I was a kid. Sounds like Bloody Tears right there. Kinuyo Yamashita. Yeah, this piece of music is just fantastic. I think the guy who did Simon's Quest totally ripped off this piece for Bloody Tears. Hot take. Oh yeah, this music is freaking great. The whole soundtrack's really good. I don't really care for that like one little underground part, I guess, but like thematically, it's very appropriate. Like, it sounds like what it is. Every stage in this game sounds like where you are. I feel like it's all very moody. Okay, you can cheese this guy by lighting a fire there and then walking away. Come on. Yeah. There we go. Ooh, don't want that. That's what happened to me earlier today in this very level. I was so, like, most of the bosses, you could beat them without the holy water, like, just fine. But Death, who is the boss of this level, is so incredibly hard without the holy water. It is just a monster boss. And as I was on my way to it with this beautiful triple holy water, one of these stinking knights dropped a clock right under my feet and ruined it. It was so sad. My granddaddy always said you can't beat a death with a clock. He never said that, but gosh. What? Come here, you. Come on. This guy is... There we go. Being a pill. This is Simon. Oh, okay. So this is the same person from Simon's Quest. I always thought there were two different Belmonts. The third one definitely is a different Belmont. Castlevania 3 Dracula's Quest is a, I want to say Trevor. Oh, reliable, used to say. Okay. So if I have my holy water at this point, I'm generally pretty good. But if one of these punks up here in this room, because this room is maybe like the hardest room in the game. It's a real pain. Ah, no. Wow, way bad start. Oh, I got a potion. Didn't even see it, but I'd so much rather get that than a stinking axe. Okay, now we're in good shape. Because you can really cheese Death. Death is super duper 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 hard, but you can just break it so that Death never even gets to move. And I don't feel bad about this, because if you saw how hard this boss was, I just experienced no guilt over cheesing that. I promise you. Simon's Quest is like a completely different game. So this one's like this arcade style, you know, unidirectional kind of game. And then Simon's Quest is more like Metroid. In fact, that's kind of, I think, where the Metroidvania term came from. Was Castlevania 2 is a lot like Metroid. It's open, explory. Oh, yikes! And you get items that unlock new places, and there's like even experience points and money. It's quite a departure from this game and in the style. And then Castlevania 3 just came right back to this. Castlevania 3 is almost exactly like this one again. Hey, what's going on, Timmy? Stop cheesing fights. Dude, if you want to see me die on death 10 times, we can play it again. Death is brutal. Oops, that wasn't much of anything, was it? Whoa! Oh no! That's okay. It's fine. Like, that's really not even a big deal. So this game, this definitely is one of the games that is responsible for the phrase Nintendo hard. This game is not easy. If you knew somebody who said they beat this game when you were a kid, they were lying. Nobody beat this game. But for all of its meanness, it does just one totally solid kindness right at the end of the game. Guy, what is okay, now it's just bedlam. Yikes. Oh, jeez. Oh. Okay. Let's... Oh, jeez. Okay. Go, 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 go. Oh, no. This is going to hurt. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. If we get here... Okay. Phew. Okay, now we're safe. Okay, so this game just does this incredibly one nice thing. Like, this game is really hard, but that was not an accident. This is the end of the game. Like, this is a short game. This is the boss here. And I think we'll probably be able to beat it here without... I mean, I might die a couple times. It's not an easy boss. But I think we might not game over. But if we do game over, we start right there. Super nice. I don't know why they decided to do this one nice thing, but... when you game over on Dracula, you start right back at Dracula. You don't have to do that level again. Oops. Ah. Ooh, that was a little slow. Yeah, you don't get a lot of hits in this fight. He hurts when he gets you. Everything hurts you for 4 damage, so 4 hits and you're done. Ah! I was doing so well at first, too. Got my timing just a little off. Yeah, he's just opening his thing and little fireballs shoot out. You gotta hit him right in the head. You gotta hit him 20 times. He's only gotta hit you 4 times. And this is only the first form. You kill this one, you get a second form. It's kind of easier to kill, I think. This is probably the harder part of the fight. But you gotta... It's more about timing than anything else. Hello, Mac. Dog's licking my arm over here. Comforting. Oh, geez, that's my bad. Just because if you go too fast, you get hit. You go too slow, you get hit. You gotta go just right amount of fast. Oops, that was too slow. That was a little too fast, but I guess within the margin of error. This is too slow. That was a bit slow, but worked out. Too slow. Whew. Okay, one more hit. I don't want to hit it in the middle. This is perfect. Okay, now he turns into this freaky thing. You gotta whip it in the head a bunch. Whoa! And it can do that too. Ah! Ooh, a double. I'll take it. So the holy water doesn't actually hurt it, it just stuns it. And you whip it in the face. That's it. That's Castlevania. I can't believe it. That game was so impossible as a kid, and it's actually not so bad as a grown-up. Hey, what's going on, AD? How fast was that? 20-ish minutes? I don't know. I don't remember when I started exactly. So this game is notorious for having like fake credits. They're like all silly. Screenplay by Ron Stoker. Dracula for Christopher B. They're all a bunch of different like actors from vampire movies and stuff. Oh no, that's brutal. So there's all these like fake credits. Love Chaney instead of Lon Chaney. Mick Schroeder instead of Max. Like silliness. And this game actually had a what do you call it? Like a second quest, second playthrough, like all these NES games. So you Simon Belmondo. I mean, it wasn't really a Castlevania attempt. It was just a playthrough. I was gonna move over to. So here's you know, second quest. You start with the same stuff you had, my whip and my points, my high score, and you'll see that the stage actually has moved up to 19. I don't want that. Let's see if I can get the treasure. Oh yeah, let's get it. And the stage just keeps going up and up and up forever, like up to 99. You can beat the game over and over. But now you see it's basically the same game except everything does more damage, and now there's bats everywhere. Yeah, I know. You and Von Yvonne keep trying to suck me into your speedrunning world, but I still have too many games to beat to start speedrunning. I got a whole bevy of games from my childhood I need to revenge myself on, and then I'll start speedrunning them after I've beaten them all. Yeah, I like Donkey Kong. Just keeps going, just keeps getting harder. Well, actually, I think like it maxes out on hardness. Really, like third playthrough is identical to second playthrough. I've never even gotten to the boss of the second stage in second quest like this. Yeah, give it. You'll get it, AD. I mean, I've seen you. If you can beat Batman, you can beat this one. Oh, also more of those fishmen, and they'll pop up right underneath you. Like, oh, like that. Doki Doki. Woo. It's more of a like. It's not an easy game. I'll say that. It's not easy. Like Star Tropics, it's not easy, but it's more a matter of knowing how to beat it, really, than just like infinite, precise, perfect execution. Like I would say this game is easier than any of the Mega Man games. At the end of the day, like maybe Mega Man's. I don't know. I feel like. It's not a terribly difficult game. You just got to know how to beat it. So once you get your bearings and all that, you'll be doing just fine. Cool. I'll just go through this until I die, and then I'll switch over to Dragon Warrior. So it'll just be some more grinding, Michelle. But I look forward to chatting with you when you get back. There's the first stage of second quest. This one, gosh, it's got so many Medusas. So many of these flying heads. It's out of control. See? Oh no. That was actually just that was odd. Like, I'm not even quite sure what happened there. The whip upgrades work like this. If you have 4 hearts, the next candle that would drop a heart will instead drop the little chain whip upgrade. You'll get the chain whip, which does more damage. Then after you have 8 hearts, your next heart dropper will drop the long chain whip, which does the same amount of damage, but is longer. The world record attempts don't even use the long whip. Never even bother picking it up, just because it's too slow to pick it up, and because all of their strats don't involve needing the distance. So they'll beat Dracula with short chain whip. Ah! Ah! That was just me being a bonehead. Oh no! Ah! Alright. Forget it. I'm not sure that I've ever even made it past this room. There's just too many heads. Ah, why did I do that? That was not what I wanted. Yeah, right? Gosh, the ballistic jumps in this game are just... Oh, there's something else. The super ghouls and ghosts style jumps where once you're in motion, you're committed. Takes some getting used to. Simon's Quest also has those, and I always felt like I fell in pits way more than that. In this one, I don't jump into pits so much as much as I get knocked into them. I get knocked into pits. Is it harder than Batman? I've never beaten Batman like that. Like I get knocked into pits like that. I mean, I've beaten like the first 3 stages of Batman, but I only played it for about an hour. But I love that game. I love the music. I love the controls. Love the graphics. It was one of those games that I never had as a kid. Like I would borrow it from friends or rent it from Blockbuster. So when I saw it on sale for $8, I had to get it. Alright. Now I lost all my points. No! My high score! Alright. That was Castlevania. It's super short. So I'll have to start working on Simon's Quest and Castlevania 3 and get those in here too. Blaster Master is also one that I would love to stream in the near future. I haven't beaten that one yet. I've gotten about halfway through it, but I haven't put the time in. So I'll put the time in and I'll get Blaster Master up on stream. World record on that one's like 40 minutes, so I should be able to beat it in one stream. Games should still have arbitrary points. Some of them do. The Immortal. Oh my gosh, that game's so dumb. And classic Rhaegar and Star Tropics. And Yumi Koji Doki Doki. My Bioshock score. You do a high score run of Bioshock? Alright. Let's grind. Okay, so if you were here with us on Tuesday, we've got the Ultimate Armor. I'm going to turn that down a little bit. That is just a touch loud. We got the Ultimate Armor, and we're working on getting the Ultimate Shield next. So this Ultimate Armor is great because it heals me when I walk, so I don't have to cast heal so much anymore. Let the armor do all the work now. Yeah, I'm telling you. I'm sure my new emote's not here. They told him, don't you ever come around here. Don't want to see your face, you better disappear. The fire's in their eyes and their words are very clear. So beat it, just beat it. Ow! How'd you get 500 points already, AD? I gotta raise the price on that one. I think that's the limit of the words I know. I don't know if I know any more words to that. Something about don't want to be a boy, you want to be a man. You better want to stay alive, better leave while you can. I don't know. Been a long time. I have a weird brain for lyrics, so I don't know how many lyrics are trapped up in that head of mine, but more than reasonably belong in a brain. Alright. This is still too loud. I'm actually going to scoot on over here and just play it off the computer screen. That's great. I saw on your on Facebook that you don't have sleep apnea. I mean, that's good, but then does that mean you don't know what you have? Because that's not great. Oh, I don't know how Backstreet's Back goes. Is that the everybody, yeah, rock your body, yeah, everybody, rock your body right. Backstreet's Back. All right. Is that how that goes? Oh, jeez. Well, have fun with the MRI. I need to raise the price on that karaoke time. Nah, I like singing. I got my PA on the floor over here. I'm gonna get this thing all set up. I'm gonna have the guitar and the ukulele up here. We're gonna be rocking it. Make it lower, like everybody. Yeah, that's the Eeyore cover of Backstreet's Back. Rock your body. Yeah. Oh, hey, Dogger. Got another visit from Mac. Hey, Mackie. Hey. Come here. Come here. She's feeling lonely. Come here, Mackie. Hey. Come here. Hi, sweetie. You wanna come up? You're making this hard. Oh, I got a puppy today. Come on, a little bit up. Say hi. Say hi, Mickey. Yeah, mm-hmm. This is the good stuff. Oh, yeah. This is she looks like a whippet. If you saw her in real life, you'd think she was a whippet. But she's actually like an American Staffordshire Terrier mixed with Doberman Pinscher. We presume miniature Pinscher because she's tiny. For a Doberman Staffordshire Terrier mix. But she just came up looking like a whippet. And she's just all sweetness. And kisses. Lots of kisses. We actually call her the tunnel snake because she rules, but also because she loves to be under blankets. I never in my whole life met a dog who loves being under blankets as much as this one. And she thinks anything is a blanket. She'll burrow under your sweatshirt. She'll burrow under your feet, under a throw pillow. Doesn't matter. It's a blanket. Tunnel snakes do rule. And when she actually gets under the blanket on our bed, we call her a graboid because she's like this lump moving around the bed. Looks like something out of Tremors. Hey, stop kissing me. I love you, sweetie. Her name is Mac. That's short for macchiato. Because my daughter thought she was getting a coffee. My wife told her, like, I'm going to go get you a coffee. And instead came back with a puppy. Oh, that wasn't a comment. It was a purchase. Tunnel snakes rule. We're the tunnel snakes. That's us. And we rule, rule, rule. Tunnel snakes rule. We're the tunnel snakes. That's us. And we rule, rule, rule. Mostly because, so good. Remember that time the girls and I made that video with the tunnel snakes? Mac, you are a little bit country. You're a little bit disruptive. That's what you are. Just like the coffee. Mac is a good name for a dog, though. Works out. Call her Maximus. Wacky Macky and all that. She gets all kinds of good nicknames. I mean, also Tunnel Snake, obviously. Great nickname. I had to pay more attention to this karaoke time thing. It kind of like shows up subtly, like it's gray on gray, so I'm not really paying great attention to it. Oof. So I know you're playing Batman right now, AD. What have you been playing, Robbie? What games are you playing these days? And I know Melissa's playing Dragon Quest Builders. Oh, I gotta get a phone call. Oh, bummer. Oh, can't answer that right now. Destiny 2. Ooh. Oh, Celeste, the platformer? The indie platformer? It's good to know that her phone's still working, though. Ah. Oh, Divinity 2. Pokemans. Cool, cool. All right, so explain Divinity 2 to me, because I have no idea what that is. Divinity, to me, is like a meringue-based dessert with nuts in it that my mother used to make. And which version of Pokemans are you playing there, Melissa? There's lots of Pokemans. I think there are more Pokemon games than there are years you've been alive, Melissa. Good. I'm telling you, you'll learn in a couple hours. AD. It's good. It's a fun game, and it's such a satisfying game to beat. Like, it feels like beating a real like classic, awesome game. It's like a notch in the belt kind of thing. It's really good. To me too. Because I own it and Robbie and I stopped due to confusion. Oh, we're talking about Divinity here. Oh, Sword and Shield. Oh, okay. How is Sword and Shield? I haven't played it, but I saw the commercials. It looked pretty awesome. Oh, interesting. Isometric adventure game. Gosh, that sounds kind of cool. How come you're always playing these multiplayer games, but you're never inviting me to play them? I guess I'm too busy playing Dragon Warrior, huh? Gold men are good right now because we're grinding gold more than experience. We'll hit level 14 before we get all the gold we need. But boy, I am primarily going for gold right now. Once I have the shield, though, this is gonna be the last thing I buy in the game. After that, it'll all just be experience points, and I won't fight any more gold men. We'll go just a few steps south of here. The like border here on which enemies show up is right there with the town. So like one more square down from here, I'd be encountering different enemies than I am encountering here. There's this open area that's really the only place you care about, and it's neat. Open area like what, like the Safari Zone where you can catch all kinds of different Pokemon, or? Yeah, this game is so cheap, AD. This was actually the first, when I was like replacing the batteries in my cartridges, because my save games weren't holding in some of them. And I got, you know, a battery pack that came with like 10 batteries. This was the first one I replaced, because it was like $8 for a cartridge of this. Like, if you're going to start an NES cartridge collection, start with Dragon Warrior. They don't get much cheaper than that. And yeah, anytime you buy like a pack of games on eBay, it's gonna have a Dragon Warrior in it. Maggie's like hugging me. This is unusual. I know this is like the second time on stream that she's climbed into my lap, but I think this is the second time she's climbed in my lap in this chair. She doesn't generally do this. I wonder if she's just feeling lonely. Maybe mom's paying too much attention to her iPad, not enough attention to her baby. 2 a.m. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Oh, I dropped my controller. I don't have time for new video games. I don't play any video games that are younger than my children. Actually, maybe Skyrim. When did Skyrim come out? I don't, like, play that very often, but I have played that. What's the newest game I've played, I wonder? Like, let's see. I mean, I played, like, Animal Crossing New Horizons, I guess. That's pretty new. But I haven't played a lot of it. What have I played a lot of that's like the newest game? I did beat Shovel Knight. I mean, that game's not even that new, but like it was newish to me. I played that Dragon Quest Builders a little bit. Oh, hey, Melissa, I found out why I was calling it Dragon Quest Builders Club. It's because in Roblox, the like little membership thing that my kids were always asking for, like so they could get Robux, was called Builders Club. So when I started saying Dragon Quest Builders, like it just came out Dragon Quest Builders Club. Oh yeah, I'm murdering these things. I got a great weapon, I got great armor. I just need money so I can get the silver shield. You cannot beat the boss of the game before like level 18 though. Just no way. Maybe in the RNG manip routes, because this game is totally manipable, and like the world record's 20 minutes. Like a task can beat this game in 17 minutes. Because you can use this, so if you're like standing here, waiting to input a command, if you push B, it just resets, command. That changes the RNG, predictably, so they'll just hit B 45 times and then get an excellent move, you know, like every time. They've got it mapped out how many commands they need, command, and then they execute the commands, so they'll get a excellent move every swing on the Dragon Lord and kill it really quickly, but you're always this nice to everybody about every game, AD. But I did put a lot of practice into this one. I spent a lot of time grinding this one out and working out this route, and I was actually kind of proud of it because with this route I beat the game in about like 7.5 hours. And then I went and found that the world record was like 5.5 hours. I was like, oh, that's not bad. Like, I put together a pretty succinct route. If world record is 5.5 hours, and I'm doing it in 7.5. Oh, XCOM did have, not like, it had predictable RPG, right? I was working. I just beat Castlevania on it. It's still like, I don't know, it's still like a little angry about when the little guy here left it on for like half a day and I didn't know it was on. It was just sitting there on. It's like, got a little cranky about that, but I figured this thing already had some swollen caps in it, and now they're just a little more swole. So I'm trying not to stress it right now. Like, I'm just playing Dragon Warrior, so I'm actually just playing off my OBS right now. I'm just looking at OBS because I don't care about the input lag here, but I actually have set up like a backup TV over here. I have a flat screen, an old flat screen that's sitting next to the PVM, and I got a AV switcher here, so I could, like, if the PVM went out, I could switch over to the flat screen. But it was funny because I played on the flat screen the other day. Yeah, basically, AD, just kind of like, I just trying to like take it as easy as possible on it. Like, I'm not sure the extent of what's going on, but like, I figure better safe than sorry at this point, until I can get it refurbished. So I got this flat screen over here, and you know, obviously a flat screen is going to have a little bit of delay for the digital conversion. But I thought, like, well, let's see how Castlevania goes, and it went smooth. I got right to the boss of the game. I was like, this is no problem at all. I can totally handle this. Couldn't beat the boss of the game. Sat there for like 45 minutes. Could not beat the boss of the game. Just couldn't dodge his attacks. He'd appear on top of me, and I didn't have time to dodge. Switched it over to this CRT you can see behind me way back there. Beat it on the first try. So, like, up until that point in the game, the delay didn't matter, but for beating the boss of the game, I couldn't beat it on a flat screen. Just could not do it. So mine will turn on. It'll just kind of blink off sometimes. Like, after a while, it'll just blink out. I'll hear the cue, and like, I'll still have audio, but the video will be gone. And like, if I turn it off, wait a while, turn it back on, it'll pop back on. So I found this guy. You've probably seen his videos if you're, you know, looking around at PVMs and stuff. And you got the 2530. I think he's even done a 2530. His name's RetroTech on YouTube. He takes these things apart all the time. Like, that's his whole channel, is he's taking apart old PVMs and BVMs and refurbishing them, putting them back together, recapping them, whatnot. He's got like a Patreon account. I thought I would sign up and see if maybe he could take a look at this thing for me. But what I want to do before that is take that CRT that I'm pointing at with my thumb there. I want to move that over here next to me so that I can play off of that. Yeah, shipping's going to be a nightmare for this thing. It weighs 117 pounds, and I'm sure yours is even more because it's bigger. And goodness knows if he gets like more expensive shipping it out of Canada into the U.S. Oh, nice. Yeah, like that's the backup, right? So yeah, that 36-inch monster back there is my backup. It was gonna be as soon as I scooted across the room here. I just did like just kind of renovated this room, this loft today. Had to move a bunk bed from the bottom floor all the way up to the 3rd floor, and then I had to move my daughter's desk all the way back down to the bottom floor, and now so her desk is down there, so then I pushed one desk over, and now I've got this whole space here that's going to be my streaming studio. So we'll see if I can get that TV up off the ground. That thing's pretty beefy. I don't know when I'm going to level up. 7,500. That CRT back there, it works just fine. The game is totally playable. It's like a little bit bigger than ideal, but it does not look as nice as the PVM. There's just nothing that can compare to the picture on this PVM. It looks just amazing when I play on there. Oh, Nia? Downstairs? She's always lived downstairs. She's lived down there for years. She just didn't have her computer down there. And we cleaned out the middle room upstairs, and we're actually looking for placement right now. We've had 2 separate placements we were looking at, but neither one really panned out. Both for sibling pairs. Yeah, exactly. That's what Sarah was saying, Melissa. She was like, well, now she'll never come up here. I'm like, she already doesn't. I was like, having her computer up here doesn't mean she comes up here. It means she doesn't use her computer. But actually, no, she's very social. If you ever, like, she's always, every day, she's like, can we watch Avatar? Every day she wants to watch a movie or watch a TV show together. She's not, I mean, she likes her space. She likes her privacy, likes having her own zone. Kind of, to an extent, but she's not. She's very social, so I don't really worry about it. Oh, look at that thing! It healed itself. It knew I was gonna hit it. It cast heal. This. Get out of here! It dodged. Oh my goodness! This Wraith is not playing. That's so many heals. Yeah, Avatar, like. Oh, it was so heartbreaking the other day. She came and she's like, you want to watch Avatar? I was like, sure, put it on. Because it was like, I was watching Deep Space Nine and working on my blanket. And I was like, go get Rory. And she came back downstairs and Rory said no. I was like, aw. Couldn't watch it without Rory, so we had to wait. But Rory came down and watched it later. Do you want off my lap, sweetie? Or do you want more on my lap? I can't understand what you want here. Yeah, it was hard. Nia was so sad. She just eyes downcast. I don't know if you've ever seen Avatar: The Last Airbender there, AD, but my girls and I just started watching it recently because it's on Netflix now, and we're enjoying it. It's always nice to have something that the girls and I can do together that we all like. Oh, a metal scorpion. I haven't seen one of those in a while. Not the James Cameron movie, the cartoon. Oh wait, you watched the movie? the Avatar? Alright, dog, get out of here. Sorry, too much. Are you messing with me, AD? The Nickelodeon cartoon, Avatar: The Last Airbender. Just came out on Netflix. Well, American Netflix. I don't know if Canadian Netflix is different. Oh, we've been watching it recently. It's great. It's a very entertaining cartoon. It's very funny. They're making 4 more of those Avatar movies. Gonna have a whole Avatar saga? What do you call a bunch of movies? Like a cinematic universe, I guess. You know, I was talking to Rory about this the other day, Robbie. I was like, my whole life, they've been counting this guy out. I remember when James Cameron was building submarines and diving down to the Titanic, and everyone was like, okay, James Cameron's lost his mind. He made Terminator 2, and then he went crazy, and now he's an insane man, and he wants to remake the Titanic movie, and so he's just totally nuts. And then he makes this Titanic movie, and it's the most successful movie of all time. And then he starts making one about aliens. And everyone's like, oh, no, okay, James Cameron's lost his mind. Now he's making a movie about aliens. Total spaz. He's like gone off the deep end, Howard Hughes style. And then Avatar comes out, and his most successful movie of all time. So, I'm not about to just jump on the counting out James Cameron just yet. Because that guy knows how to make a movie. Oh, okay. So it's not a cinematic universe. Well, unless, you know, it's connected to the Aliens universe or Terminator. Just a long-running saga. Was it really? I didn't know that. I did know that originally he planned 1 sequel, then 2 sequels, then 3 sequels, then 4 sequels. So like, it just ballooned. But I did not know that they had that plan. I know they did. I remember like an announcement when they were beginning principal photography. And that was, I don't know, like a year and a half ago, maybe. Gosh, I don't even know how time works anymore. And they were going to film all of them at once because they get to pay the actors half as much that way. And I mean, it works out better for the actors too, that they don't have to keep coming back for 6 years to film junk over and over again. The Duke Nukem Forever of movies. I don't know. How long between Terminator 2 and Titanic was it? It was like 5 years. And then between that and Avatar was like 12 years again. Like, it took forever. Guy is patient and exacting. The Duke Nukem Forever. Gosh. I never even played that when it finally did come out. I was like, you took too long. Final Fantasy VII Remake came out. Like, it does happen sometimes. I still haven't played that either. Well, I mean, also by the time like Duke Nukem Forever came out, I was like, I'm a little old to play Duke Nukem. Like, Duke Nukem was funny when I was 13. Hail to the king, baby. But like, I'm a grown-up now. I have kids. They should be playing Duke Nukem. Oh, speaking of Duke Nukem, I saw a game yesterday I never saw before. I think it's called Warlock Story. Anybody heard of this? If I'm getting the name right. Let me look up the name real quick. Gosh, I wish I didn't have to miss that call. What was the name of that game? Project Warlock. What did I say? Warlock Story? Project Warlock. The name of this game is Project Warlock. Anybody heard of this game? I saw it last night being played by Bug Doctor on Twitch, and it looked incredible. Oh, a grown-up? I mean, I'm old enough to be a grown-up. So imagine, like, an old FPS, like Doom, but maybe even a little bit more like Duke Nukem or like Hexen. One where you could, like, look up and down. So but with those 2D style graphics, not like real polygons like you got with Quake. But it's like that retro style, but it's like cell shaded, like Borderlands. So imagine like Borderlands bred with Doom. Throw in a bunch of like H.P. Lovecraft, and like that's what this game is. And it looked amazing. It was on Switch and Steam and everything. According to him, it's like $15, and I was like, well, that price is right. I just never have time to play games. But that sounds so cool. It looked so awesome, so I only watched him play it for 15 minutes and had all these options. It had so many options, like to change the graphics and mess with it, and you can make it look all kinds of amazing ways. It even had like a Game Boy version where you could make it look like you were playing it on a Game Boy. It's like, this is incredible. Oh, hey! Level 14. All right. Now we're going to smash this stuff even faster. All right. We're already smashing it pretty good. Okay. Just need... What are we going for? We're going for 14,800 gold. So we need 6,000 more gold. Which is about how much we've already earned just smashing stuff here for 20 minutes. So another 20 minutes will be good. Mansions of Madness Gang? Are you addressing the chat as gang, or is the name of the thing Mansions of Madness Gang? I'm gonna guess the latter for now. I don't think we're the gang. How's it going, gang? Oh, Berto and Mitch are gang. You guys are gang? You guys have a gang? Oh, and I'm not part of it. I'm probably not nerdy enough for your gang. Do you have to know which Doctor Who / Strange is which to be part of the gang? I can't wait till I get my next emote. Burn you guys with it. Oh, I don't know anything about Doctor Who. I've never even seen Doctor Who. Or Doctor Strange. I haven't seen either of them. I have been watching Avatar, though. And I'll finish those Harry Potter books, I swear. Where's my badges? I made badges and I submitted them, but none of y'all's badges are showing up. Somebody edit their badges so I can see the badges. Yeah, that's true. Read the room, Mickey. Gosh, no. I scroll through my Twitter at light speed. If it ain't pictures of babies or dogs, I keep on scrolling. I mean, I'll go to game night if you guys have it in my living room. No. No double living. Scroll right past baby dogs. One or the other. Pick a lane. I don't like that cross-promotional stuff. Like when The Critic came on Simpsons and it was weird. Like, get back in your cartoon. Oh, is that right? Am I the halfway point? See? Come on over, we'll hang out. Play board games on my house, so I don't have to go anywhere. I'll buy beer. Or ciders, or whatever everybody drinks. It's always somebody who doesn't drink what everyone else is drinking, so you're gonna find the right thing. I was, like, looking at the idea of, you know, these, cannabis-based sodas, you know, these, like, sparkling waters that have, weed in them. And I was like, that maybe sounds like a cool alternative to alcohol, but then it's like $11 a bottle. I'm like, nah. Forget that. Alcohol's nice and cheap. 11 bucks. 11 bucks I could buy an imported six-pack. Well, at least a six-pack that costs $11 and was made in Chicago. Says it's from Belgium. We used a Belgian recipe. Jamaican Red Stripe, bottled by Anheuser-Busch. Yeah, just like a, you know, like the size of a beer. I mean, they get even more expensive than that. It depends on like the amount of THC in them. So if you get like a 10 milligram one, it's like $7 for a bottle, and then the 30 milligram one was like $11. But then you can buy the 100 milligram one, and it's like $40 a bottle. Like, yikes! They need to industrialize this crap way faster if they expect me to partake. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's like a birthday celebration. That's not a Friday night. Not when I could buy a bottle of rum for like a handle of rum for $30 and have 25 hangovers. Oh, look at lots of gold in today. I do not. Well, I like fancy rum, but I haven't had fancy rum since Christmas. If I'm buying it for myself, I just buy Bacardi. Like, if I want good rum, I'll buy good rum. But if I'm just at the grocery store and just need rum, it's Bacardi. Bacardi Gold. Mix it with some bitters and ginger beer if I got it. If I don't got a ginger beer, I mean seltzer water. I don't care. Like, it's very hard to put alcohol in a glass in a way that I will object to drinking it altogether. I'll drink just about anything. There is no wrong way to drink alcohol. This is the wrong way to drink alcohol. Dodging? Come on now. I still got the Castlevania music stuck in my head. I saw Celeste. I originally heard of Celeste from like an article about like video games that aren't terrible to women kind of thing. Like, you know, video games that you let your daughter play kind of thing. So like I originally read about it. It sounded like a cool game. I added it to my Steam wish list. I've seen it go on sale about 9 million times. And then I saw when I was watching those GDQ VODs, I saw it get run a couple times at GDQ. Apparently it's a fun speed game. Kind of reminded me of like a Meat Boy kind of game, one of those precision platformers. But maybe not exactly, because you had like the double jump and stuff like that. I don't know. Maybe more like a I want to be the Boshi, but not that hard. Wow, just learned about it. Okay. Yeah, like I've never played it, but I've only heard good things, and like apparently the like way that character develops is pretty cool, from what I understand. I still got too many games from the 80s that I gotta beat before I can move on to Celeste, but it's there. If it ever goes on sale for 99 cents, I'll buy it, and it'll sit in my Steam library undownloaded for a decade. Right next to all those Resident Evil and Final Fantasy games I bought and don't play. Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's funny how you can like stumble onto these things any number of ways. Right. And especially now with Twitch, you can just amble around Twitch and just stumble onto people playing everything. People will play anything on Twitch, and some of it just looks amazing. Like that Project Warlock, that looked so cool. Yeah. Oh man, getting good money now. So what are you drinking tonight? Anything good? Cheap rum? I was cleaning out my, organizing my liquor cabinet the other day and realized that there's like a half a bottle of Lagavulin back in there. And I was like, oh gosh, I gotta drink this? What am I gonna do with this? I need to go buy some cigars just so I can drink it. Like, I can. I just don't want to sit down and just drink a glass of super smoky scotch. Like in movies when they do that, they're like, I'll take a scotch. I'm like, ew. You know there's all kinds of other alcohol that's just way, way better than scotch. That doesn't taste like somebody put a cigarette out in it. Saracosa Toscana 2016. A post-quarantine game night? Heck yeah. I'll have the girls bake some cookies or some banana bread or something. Rory's been getting into cooking and stuff too. Last night she made potato salad that we have for dinner tonight with our hot links and our baked beans. Oh, it was fantastic. I mean, I get scotch, and when I'm smoking a cigar, like, I want a scotch. Like, that's great. I love a scotch and a cigar. Although, honestly, I'd rather have, like, a smoky tequila. But I'll drink a scotch. I'll do that, no problem. But just on its own, just like, I'm like, give me a bourbon. Why would I ever drink a scotch when bourbon exists? Yeah, like, in the right scenario. Like, if you're in a cigar bar, having a cigar, having a scotch, or if, like, you know, everyone's drinking scotch as like a, I don't know, like a aperitif, and depending on the meal, sure. But, like, especially Lagavulin. Lagavulin is a smoky, smoky scotch. Like, without a cigar, what's the point? Scotchy, scotch, scotch, scotch. I went to watch some Batman videos, and the bird is still getting smoked. Getting closer, getting closer. We're only 1,500 away from buying this super expensive, overpriced silver shield. And once we have the shield, then we'll go make a run for the good sword, the best sword in the game. And then we'll have all the best equipment in the game. And then we can do a little bit more grinding, and then go fight the Dragon Lord. And this game actually has alternate endings. Technically, there are 6 different endings you can get to this game. Oh yeah, that's what I've still got. Yeah, like... Yeah, to take away some of the smoke from the cigars, or take away some of the smoke from the Lagavulin, and you take a puff on your cigar. Yeah, that stuff's super smoky. It's really quality scotch, but, like, and it's too expensive, too. Like, why would I just drink that? My buddy's like, why don't you mix it with Coke? I'm like, what? I can mix Jack Daniels with Coke. Why would I mix scotch with Coke? But he mixes everything with Coke. No matter what it is, he's like, this will go great in Coke. I'm like, no, you just like Coke. I'm like, this wouldn't go great in Coke. You just wouldn't taste it anymore in Coke. Yeah, like, he's drinking a Pepsi. This would be great with Coke. Eating a bowl of cereal. This could use some Coke. I don't know who Matt Mercer is. Your nerd stuff, your young nerd stuff. Anyway, so I was saying that this, oh, okay. There's technically 6 different endings to this game. Only, like, really 4 of them, though. And even then, there's really only, like, 2 endings that are supposed to exist. So the endings... I haven't played Overwatch, but I trust you. So the like 2 endings that really exist is when you go to talk to the boss of the game, the Dragon Lord, he says you can join me. And if you join him, like, the game just ends. You don't even fight. But, like, it's kind of implied that he betrayed you and you don't actually, like, rule the kingdom with him. It kind of looks more like he just killed you and then, like, evil came to the land. So it's like the unhappy ending. You're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to join the Dragon Lord. And then the other ending is you beat the Dragon Lord. So now those are like the 2 intended endings, in a sense. But then the multiplicative factor here comes in when you have different options for the princess. So at the beginning of the game, the king tells you, hey, my daughter's been kidnapped. She's, you know, the Dragon Lord has kidnapped her. The Dragon Lord isn't holding the princess. The princess is not at the end of the game. The princess is about halfway through the game. And you're supposed to rescue her, but rescuing her is technically optional. You don't have to rescue her. Like the first time you're playing through the game, you're gonna need her because she's how you find Erdrick's token out in the swamp, which we'll be going to get shortly because she like directs you to it. But I just know where it is because I was born in 1984. So you don't have to rescue her. You can leave her in the cave. So that creates like another possible ending. You can beat the game. You can go kill the Dragon Lord without ever saving the princess, which doesn't really change the ending that much, except that she's not there. So you don't get to like marry her, and her sprite is just not there. Like they programmed it in so that if you don't rescue the princess, she's not there. Oh, gross. And then, so that would be like technically like 4 endings, because you could rescue the princess or not rescue the princess, and you could join the Dragon Warrior or fight the Dragon Warrior. Now, the third possibility is, and it's pretty funny. This one's totally unintentional. They definitely didn't like think about this when they were making the game. When you rescue the princess, you go to the swamp cave, you kill the dragon, you talk to her, and you rescue her. What you were supposed to do at that point is then take the princess back to the castle, back to her dad. And during that part of the game, your sprite is carrying the princess. Your little guy is just walking along with the princess in his arms. So another possible ending is you can carry the princess with you. You can take her to the final dungeon. Instead of taking her back to her dad, you can take her to the Dragon Lord, and you can fight the Dragon Lord with her in your arms. And so then when you beat the game, you have the princess in your arms during the like final cutscene, from what I understand. I've never actually done that, but I figure that's the ending everyone's gonna pick because it sounds like awesome. Like bringing the princess to the final battle. Oh, I've got the money I need. What am I doing? Just killing this wolf lord for fun. So those are like the possible endings that we can enact on this game. And I'll admit, I kind of want to try the princess one. Now, it does come with the risk of when you do that, you can't save after you rescue the princess. So you have to rescue the princess and then go straight to the boss of the game. So if you lose the fight to the boss of the game, you got to do that again, which isn't a big deal. Like the monster guarding the princess will be super weak by that time. It'll just take a little time to do. Because if you come back to save your game, the princess is obviously going to stay here. She sits in that other throne across from the king there. Alright, now that we've got our money, we're going to go get 2 things. We're going to go get, first of all, the token of Erdrick, and then we'll go get the best shield. So I said before that I've got these items in my inventory, these Stones of Sunlight and the Staff of Rain. There's an old man who will combine them into a new item called the Rainbow Drop that will let me create a bridge to the final castle. But in order to do that, I need to prove that I am the descendant of Erdrick, and so I need Erdrick's token to prove that. So I'm going to go get that. Normally you would get this by rescuing the princess, and then you talk to her, and she acts as like a little compass. She tells you how far you are from the token. So she'll be like, you're 500 squares north and 30 squares east. So then you go and she'll tell you exactly when you get to the token, because it's just hidden down in a swamp on the bottom of the world. And then you just search in the swamp and you pick it up. But I just know where it is because I've found it 1,000 times. I've beaten this game a lot of times. I didn't beat it as a kid, but as a grown-up, I have beaten it a lot. Alright, so, just like before when we ran to Cantlin, we're just going to run from these strong monsters. We're not going to mess with them right now. We're just going to go straight to the swamp and pick up the token. And then from there, we will go north to Cantlin and get the shield. And then we'll go get the sword. So, okay. Going back to, what is Saracosa Toscana 2016? Is that a wine? Is that rum? Is that a tequila? What is that? Saracosa Toscana 2016. It's got a year on it, so like I'd figure wine. Yeah, Italian red. Okay. That makes sense. Drinking a red wine. Ooh. Dog's barking. And now my daughter is calling me. I think she has forgotten that I am streaming. Nice. What kind of cheese you got with it? Uh-oh. Stinking wyvern put me to sleep. He awakes. Excellent. Okay. Over here is the swamp. And because I have Erdrick's armor, I take no damage from swamps. I can just walk right through them. So this is the swamp where Erdrick's token is hiding. Ugh. Oh, breathing fire. Ouch. Luckily, I take less damage from that because of this armor too. That breathing fire counts as magic damage, so I'm taking reduced damage from it. Oh! There's a star wyvern hiding on top of the token. Get out of here. Alright, so then we come here. This is where the princess would tell us to look. And discovered the Erdrick's token. Okay, so now we can use that to get to the final dungeon. Oh goodness. The monsters today are just not... Oh, I love that Beecher's flagship cheese. That stuff is so good. Fromage de Finra. Similar to Brie and some Jarlsberg. Got a whole little spread with a whole grain baguette. That sounds fantastic, Robbie. I am envious. Not jealous. Bread, fruit, and cheese is one of our favorite meals around here. Like, always popular. Just buy a French bread, camembert if they've got it, brie if they don't, and then like Old Crock or a Beecher's flagship, and some grapes or some strawberries or something like that. Always a hit. Always popular. Okay, here we go. Now we're getting the ultimate shield. The silver shield. Yeah. Thanks. And that's the last thing in the game we'll buy. So now just all the money we have is just going to be ridiculous excess money that we don't need. I mean, we can buy like some herbs, some torches. In fact, let's do that. Let's buy some herbs and a torch. We're going to need one torch by the end of the game. And the herbs just kind of help us get to the end of the game with saving mana. We won't use these for a while, but we'll have them. That's just not how you buy stuff. Yeah, I've never actually tried the smoked one, but I've had the Beecher's flagship a number of times. One torch, and then we'll just buy herbs until he doesn't let us buy anymore. That's cool. I I once had beachers that had the hatch chilies in it too, and that was fantastic. I love those hatch chilies. But I only ever saw that once. I haven't seen that in years. I've seen other cheeses that had the hatch chilies in it though. Whenever I see it, I get it because I love those things. They're delicious. Or maybe they're hatch peppers. I don't know what the difference between a pepper and a chili is. Okay, so now we got the best shield. We got the best armor. We're gonna go... Oh, is that how that happened? I don't remember that, but I believe that. It sounds like something that would happen. We're gonna go get the rainbow drop. Oh, Beecher's flagship, really? Oh. I mean, like the first time I had the first time I remember having Beecher's flagship was like at the creamery there in Pike Place. But it's totally possible that I had it before that. I just don't remember. I don't even remember what I had for breakfast today. Wait, yes I do. I had coffee. I never eat breakfast. Okay, so we're gonna go get the rainbow drop, and then we will go to the final dungeon. But we're not gonna go to the dragon lord. We're just gonna. The best sword in the game is just lurking in there. We're just gonna go snatch that and run away. Because we need to earn a lot of experience. 922, 922, okay. But we should survive just fine. We're just gonna run away from everything. Like, we could get unlucky, especially if we run into like an axe knight. Not an axe knight. The one that's stronger than axe knight. It's like pink. I forget what it's called. That thing can... I got stuck on one of those one time. It wouldn't let me run away, and it just chopped me to little pieces. But that only happened one time. Hey, Mackie. Macchiato. We'll cast this just in case Brandon's watching. He doesn't like it when I walk around in the dark dungeons. He wants to see the exciting dungeon. So. Yo. Go away, Druid. You know what here for your mess. Alright. I remember we used to grind back here with the warlock, or the werewolves. No, they weren't werewolves. Wolf lords and the goldmen, metal scorpions, and the warlocks, and these blue wolves that have monkey tails. Gosh, I am just running into every monster along the way. It's fine. These things die quickly, and like, experience is experience. This is not great experience. I'll get better experience after I get the final sword, but it's fine. All the way down here. A warlock ran away from me. He knows what's good for him. Alright, and here's the southern shrine. I think it is actually technically possible to run into like metal slimes here, maybe? Maybe I'm not in the right spot. Maybe actually, you know what? I think of Dragon Warrior 2. I think in Dragon Warrior 2, you come down here, you can meet metal babbles. Because in Dragon Warrior 2, you actually can come back to the same land. It's like shrunk, it's smaller, and like most of the landmarks aren't there, but you can walk around this place, and it's got the original Dragon Warrior 1 music. It's kind of fun. And I believe down here you can fight metal babbles. Actually, this is a waste of my time for 6 experience. I'm not gonna bother with this thing. I don't need money anymore. Goodness gracious, these mountains do have a really high encounter rate. I don't need the gold! There's nothing just, I'm gonna finish this game out with 30,000 gold and nothing to spend it on. You know how many herbs I would have to use to spend 30,000 gold? That gold. Okay, come on, just let me get there. There you go. Alright. And this is the gentleman. If I could take the gold into the next game, maybe. Now that the sun and rain shall meet and the rainbow drop passes to thy keeping. And then... What? Did he just give it to me? Oh, okay, he just gave it to me. I thought he was going to disappear and I was going to take the chest behind him. That has no business here. Go away. Wow, what a jerk. He's like, I am done with you. You got your rainbow drop. Get stepping. And I'm wasting another breath on you. Wow, that was cold. All right, so now we got the rainbow drop, just like in Utopia. And we're gonna use it to make a bridge, just like in Utopia. It's not as dynamic as the one in Utopia, though. Just makes one bridge in one spot. Only works there, doesn't work anywhere else. And the bridge is permanent. Oh, I wonder if, yeah, you can only hold 6 herbs, regardless of what else you've got. Leave me alone. 6 experience points. Forget it. Here's Remildar. Another monkey-tailed wolf. Ooh, excellent move. 64 damage. Nice. Hopefully this goes smoother than our attempts to get Erdrick's armor last on Tuesday. That we ran into some snags with that. That took like, 3, 4, maybe 5 tries. I had to have Melissa and Brandon bless in the chat with deal with it Psyducks to get that Axe Knight to stop ambushing me and to start casting Sleep. It just was not cooperating. That guy kept murdering me. Just being kind of a pill. Ooh, 46. This should go smoother than that. This is like I prefaced it on Tuesday. Yeah, there we go, Melissa. Thank you. I prefaced it by saying like it's totally possible and even likely that I'll lose. Like we were prepared emotionally for it. This like I could get that out of here. Where's my mod? Ugh. I could lose this, but it's more likely that I won't die. It's totally possible that I can. It's just more likely that I won't. Likely I'll get walloped a few times, but I won't die. And I'll have enough mana to heal through all of it, so it's fine. Alright, here is Charlock. Home of the Dragon Lord. And this game is like super devious if you don't own Nintendo Power. See, like, stuff like that could happen. Well, he didn't not even hurt me. Ugh, come on. Alright. So there's like these 2 staircases right there, and there's doors that you have to use keys to unlock to get through to them, but literally both of them lead to nowhere. They're both just total dead ends. It's just a mean trick. The actual place you have to go is behind the throne here. There's a secret staircase. That's the same feller there that was guarding Erdrick's armor, the Axe Knight. Okay, so you search here. Someone somewhere in some village or cave tells you about this secret passage. Melissa, Robbie's trying to talk to you about some nerd stuff. Okay, so here we are. Now we're gonna go south, because this place is a total maze. The green dragon attacks. That's the same creature right there that's guarding the princess. Oh, goodness. Phew, see, that one whomped on me pretty good. I only need like 14 mana to get out of here. Heck, at this point I could die my way out. Like, I don't actually even need to get out properly. I could die out, it wouldn't matter, because all you lose is gold, and I don't need gold anymore. Hurt more. Oof. Yeah. Yikes. Don't do that. Oh, actually, that was halved. So that was half damage right there. 20. That was supposed to be a 40 damage spell, but I have the Erdrick's armor. Alright, come on now. Gosh. I forgot how mazy this place is. And sometimes the encounter rate's higher than other... Well, I mean, like, the encounter rate doesn't actually change, but sometimes you just run into no enemies, and sometimes it's an enemy every step. C'est la RNG, I suppose. No, don't do that! Wake up, wake up, wake up! This is about as dangerous as it gets. No! No! Oh, goodness. Alright. Remember when I said I could die? That's how it's gonna happen right there. Actually, I'm not gonna reset. Because I don't need money. And this way I don't have to... I was like reaching over to reset, like, I better... but I have already done the rainbow drop thing now, so let's not reset. Let's just save time. I don't need the money. So that's like a worst case scenario right there, is getting put to sleep and then just pounded repeatedly, and he put me to sleep twice, so that's about the easiest way to get dead in there. Doing what I'm doing. Like, obviously there's stronger monsters in there, but just trying to run away from everything, as dangerous as it gets, is a monster putting me to sleep and murdering me. And again, this is why I don't feel bad at all for all those monsters I put to sleep and then killed, because they don't have remorse, so why should I? Gosh, in order to get to the level that I need to beat the game, I actually need more than the total experience I already have. I need to get to 19,000 experience. Fortunately, with the Ultimate Sword and grinding in like the southern part of the Hawksness Desert, it doesn't take too long. I mean, it's grindier than games today. Dragon Warrior is grindier than everything today, but it goes by alright. Yeah, so like, got 10,000 to go, but I'll be fighting monsters, obviously, that give me more experience than anything I've fought so far, and I'll be doing it with the best gear in the game. So it'll be alright. I'm from Buenos Aires, and I say, kill them all! Oh hey, my hat matches my shirt today. I didn't even notice. Oh, what was your question? Sorry. Oh, what's on the beanie? Oh, here, I'll lean forward. So I got 3 pins here. This one is like a little thought bubble, and it says butts. The girls got that for me. They wanted to get a pin that captured my essence, and they agreed on butts. This one right here is a pin that Sarah got for me when she was getting everybody pins, and mine says like I reinvented myself or something. And then this guy right here is my little snake It's like a little silver tie clip, but I put it on my beanie. Sarah got it for me for our anniversary this year. Snake hat, Roger. Yep, you got it. And it was kind of like sad because she lost it. She couldn't find it. She was fairly distraught, disappointed because she wanted to give me this nice anniversary gift. And this was half of it. She also gave me a really cool lace agate dish for like holding keys and stuff. And couldn't find the snake. Recruited a daughter to help her find the snake. Couldn't find the snake. And then just last week, I stumbled onto it. I found this little jewelry box. I was like, oh, I wonder if this is that thing. And I brought it to her, and she's like, what's this? I'm like, is it the thing? She's like, what are you talking about? Oh, not this again. Come on. Bruh, we just did this. I didn't like it. Would not recommend. Gosh, all this gold. Dude, I ain't get in the front door that time. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I think in my history of running this game, like on my way to get the sword, I have died twice out of like 15 attempts. So, y'all are just bad luck. Not enough side decks. It's all your faults. Yeah, so I stumbled onto it. I brought it to Sarah, and I was like, "Is this the thing?" And she opened it up. She's like, "Yay, it's my snake!" All right, we'll see if Charizards work. As long as I don't go to sleep. No Jigglypuffs. But I figure I wear a beanie every time I stream. I don't remember the last time I wore a tie. May as well stick it on my hat instead, next to my pins. I'm actually going to make a few beanies, too. Oh, my side deck looks so sad. Poor guy. I knew you were going to do... I knew as soon as you got a side deck emote, this kind of stuff was going to happen. I'm going to... After I finish Rory's blanket here, and after I make another blanket, I want to try and make a blanket for a charity marathon. I want to start knitting some beanies. I would like knit a Pokeball. It'd be funny to make one that had like Psyduck eyes on it. And you know, just some retro stuff, some on-brand stuff. Retro dad who knits and crochets, plays old video games. And maybe I'll eventually set it up so that you could redeem enough dad jokes. I'll make you something if you want. Yeah, I agree. Like, I was like a little unsure about it at first. Like, Sarah was like, you gotta pick a thing, you gotta stick to it. And I was like, well, if I have to pick a thing, I'm gonna pick, like, retro games, because that's what I grew up playing. And, that's like, I have all the fun of playing video games, except they're also, like, familiar, lovely video games to me. And I wasn't, like, totally certain about it at first, but you know, I've watched all kinds of streamers, and the ones I find myself settling on are generally ones who have a brand, like a theme. Total variety streamers, like I will come and watch them sometimes, but I'm not like always. I like if they're playing some game I never heard of or something, I'm like, oh. Sometimes I like to see a game I've never heard of, but not all the time. I sure liked seeing Project Warlock. Oh gosh, come on, just let me run away. A companion cube beanie? Oh, that would be cute. This is still something I have to learn how to do. I don't know how to knit a beanie, but I've only been crocheting for a year, so like I'm confident in my ability to learn how to knit a beanie. I'm gonna set it at. I'm gonna set up 2 channel point redemption options for 100,000 points. You can either make me admit that Charizard isn't terrible, or you can get a beanie. just to see what you'll pick. That's all right, Melissa. I'm not gonna be on much longer anyway. I think I'll get this sword and be done with it because it's almost 10 o'clock already. I think that you actually can like get refunds on stuff. Somebody refunded me one time. I don't know how he did it, but it did happen. All right. Let's make it through the dungeon this time. Radiant. I'm going to make that an option, and then when you're like, I'm at 95,000, I'm going to delete that option, so it's just not even on there anymore. It's just going to have all these points. No. Oh, not this mess again. Not the Axe Knight. Come on. No. No, 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 no. Do not want. Thank you. Let's like try and keep it around 60. Alright, next floor. I think this one has the same monsters, but as we get deeper, the monsters get worse. I don't know if it's actually programmed this way, but I've never not run away from a stone man on the first try, to my recollection, so I think that they have like low agility or response speed, so they're easier to run from. Okay, now we went west, then we're going to go again in the west stairway. We're going to go around this way. Okay, and then we're going to go to the southeast stairway. Getting close. No, this is the guy. This is the, okay, phew. Alright. Down this stairway. Okay. Then we're going to go northwest. Okay. Again, northwest, but like not that far. Okay, and then southwest. Almost there, almost there. Stop blocking me. Okay. Excellent. We are very close. It would have to be a pretty big disaster at this point. 69. Nice. Phew. Okay. Oh, hang on a second. All right. Like by the verve. Here we go. We got the Erdrick's sword. Awesome. Okay. All right. But then they'll hear him sing Freshman and be like, he's amazing. What are you talking about? Is that song's called Freshman, right? How's it go? When I was young, I knew everything. She a punk rarely ever took advice. Now I'm guilt-stricken, sobbing with my head on the floor. Stopped a baby's breath and a shoe full of rice snow. Can't be held responsible. She was touching her face. I won't be held responsible. She fell in love in the first place. For the life of me, I cannot remember what made us think that we were wise and we'd never compromise. For the life of me, I could not believe we'd ever die. For these sins, we were merely freshmen. Alright. Erdrick's sword. Oh, sweet, we got a duet going on. Gosh, that Doug is barking about something. Oh, you never heard that song? It's like from a big one-hit wonder from the 90s. I believe the band is called the Verve Pipe or the Verve. I can't remember. So one of them sang The Freshman. That's the name of that song, The Freshman. And the other one did that song Bittersweet Symphony. Bum 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 bum. I think the Verve did The Freshman and the Verve Pipe did Bittersweet Symphony, but I could have that backward and won't care. Wow, so bright. Ah. Mm. All right, well that was a pretty successful night. Got all the best gear in Dragon Warrior. Beat Castlevania. Got to start working on another Castlevania or Blaster Master. I think I'll probably work on Blaster Master first, and we'll come back to some of these Castlevania games. I like to kind of keep it, keep a little variety. People play Final Fantasy 14, eh? No kidding. All right. Castle of the Old Ravania. Yeah. Everybody's playing Star Tropics tonight. What's all these Star Tropics? Star Tropics. Oh, thanks, Melissa. Thanks for coming again. I think I'll just end it tonight. I don't think I'm going to raid. Y'all have too many points as it is. Thanks for coming. Feel better. Get your sleep. Oi. And see y'all on Tuesday if I don't bonus stream on Sunday. If D&D's canceled, I'll stream on Sunday. If not, see y'all on Tuesday. Thanks for coming, everybody, and have a good rest of your weekend. Night.